Spitball, Schmidtball. So, you know what? Let me get a little comfortable. So I'm gonna tell you guys. You know how I told you guys. Spitball, and I had built a portfolio on Spitball, right? All right. Yeah. Let me get a little comfortable with you guys. Um, yeah. So Spitball has yeah. I'm not even. I'm not exaggerating. So let me tell you about it. Now, Spitball is a platform where you could do, I mean, the idea was great. And it was a company that was based off out of Israel. And they had just launched in the United States in January of 2020. Now, I'm sure no one had banked for, you know, the case of the yucks. I don't even want to bring it up anymore, but the pandemic. No one had banked on the pandemic. And so Spitball has not lasted through this testing time. So basically, what I was going to use Spitball for, I had built a portfolio. I had, regulars, private students that I was doing tutoring. And then I had said, you know what, I love the platform. I'm going to use it so that when teachers want the one on one mentoring, you can book a session with me on Spitball. You just, it's kind of like, think about when you think about Spitball. I mean, I would love to pull it up and show you some examples, but I mean, when I say it has kapooed, it is gone. Like if you go to the try to type in the web address, then it takes you absolutely nowhere. You get an error message. You don't even get like a this page has moved. You get an error message, as in, what are you talking about? What is that? This has never existed type message. It's crazy. And I'm telling you, it like happened overnight. I was on the site, I was having some issues, I reached out to help, and then 2 days later, the site was gone. It was gone. So now I'm back to using Zoom and using Zoom, using PayPal to get paid, and just trying to advertise my own little way. So with Spitball, they had it to where you create a profile. I mean, you guys, if any of you guys are into like computer programming and you guys can do this, let me tell you, this is an idea because they had a great idea. I just don't know what happened in the behind the scenes. But they had all these teachers and everybody, that wanted to teach classes. You create a profile, right? So you have your profile, and on the site, you are able to market yourself by they gave you a link. So if anybody wanted to take classes with you, they will give you one link, like, hey, you invite people to your profile and it will offer, whatever classes you have listed. So you can have so many things listed. They went to your profile, and instead of, when you're marketing yourself, if you don't have a website, you're like marketing this class and this class and this class here and there. You had this whole comprehensive profile that you had built that had your about me. It had all of your classes available, broke it down. Like you had to type in your description, the price plan, like is it a continuous class? Is it a one-time class? Is it a package? You were able to put all that together and put it under your profile, and people purchased that. And it wasn't like one of those sites where, like Dada, VIP Kid, like, ESL type sites where they had customers already like, hey, I'm looking for a teacher. They had no one. It was just a platform that you can use. And they even had a built in classroom function. So you can actually have a class, share your screen, all of that was available. It was all built in. So when they purchased your lesson, There was actually a link for them to go into the classroom. Like it was, to me, I mean, the way I'm making it sound is it's awesome. And it was. But I think the downfall was it was not very user friendly. It just wasn't. And even with my private students, they were like, wait a minute, what do I do? Where, how do I do this? I mean, it was just like, I went through like three different trainings to learn how to effectively use the site. And then just imagine me going through three trainings as the educator, and then I'm inviting people, hey, come to my class. And so their functions, they're like, when I'm asking them to draw, what, how do I, what, what? So you guys forget about Spitball. If I can find a picture of what my profile even looked like, I wish you guys would have been able to see the website. I mean, it was beautiful. I had put in some time into building my website. Well, my page on Spitball. And oh, I just loved how everything was integrated in it. But I don't know. Whoever did the software development, I don't know. They made things harder than what it should have been. And then I think they just couldn't. Maybe it was hosting fees. I don't know. The back end of it, it is not working. So they pulled the plug on Spitball, and I think they moved it right back to Israel, and it's not available in the United States anymore. But it's been in Israel for years. They've been successful there. So they tried to bring it here, and I don't think it's working. So hey, forget about it. Now, in the meantime, I wanted to give you guys an update on other things. So I went and I bought, yes, I did. I did it. I did it, girl. I did it. Okay, so I went and bought a microphone. Now, okay, let me take that back. I did not buy a microphone. You guys know well, maybe you don't know, but I'm an Amazon reviewer. I do reviews on Amazon. And this handy dandy microphone was actually sent to me for free to do a review. Now, I think it was like a $30 microphone. You guys, I'm trying to be an Amazon affiliate, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this with links and everything. And there's a lot of reading, and I'm a hands-on learner. Like I'm straight up kinesthetic learner. So all this reading directions is not working for me. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Do what and do insert what into what, and then I need, like, I'm just gonna go on YouTube, find a video that teaches me step by step how to be an Amazon affiliate. Then, based off of what I learn, I'm going to break it down even easier for you guys and show you guys how I did it, because that's how I roll. And that's why you're here, right? So, once I get my Amazon affiliate link, I'm going to show you how you can do it. And then, of course, I would love for you to, like, guys, to buy stuff like this with my link so I can get that good old fashioned commission. Now, this mic, it seemed, this was, I think it was like a $30 mic. It was like one of those little mics that I saw. And remember, I told you guys about the voiceover work that I want to do. So it's like a simple USB mic. And it came with this little thing right here. I really don't know the purpose of this and why they put this on here. Maybe it helps with sound. I'm going to do some research on it and I'm going to explain it. But I'm going to show you guys, like, this is me on this headset right here, right? Now I'm going to unplug the headset and plug up the mic and do like a sound test, and you guys tell me, do you hear a difference? Do you hear any difference? I'm in my bedroom right now, so I'm not like in a very well sound insulated room, but I will be doing a lot of work out of my bedroom, and that's a whole nother update. We're going to do a story time. Okay, why am I in my bedroom? This is my TV right there, and then I just threw my mat behind me, and I need to finish decorating this little wall. We gonna do a story time. Story time's coming. Okay, so let's do our sound bite. So I'm gonna take this off because my sound is not through this. My sound is through the micro. Is it on? Okay, yeah. So I got it plugged up now. There's the light, it's on. So let's see if you hear a difference. This is what I'm going to be, I would love to do my voice acting
with this type of a mic because I know when I use my headset, it has like a slight buzzing noise to it when I play it back. And sometimes when the buzzing noise is really irritating, then I'll do music on my videos. But I've noticed when I'm in the classroom, I don't know, it's weird. Maybe it's my setup for when I'm recording videos or whatnot. But when I'm in my classroom and I'm listening to the playback of the class, there is not the buzzing. So I wanted to know, what does it sound like when I'm using the mic? So when I'm reading, I'm going to do several things, reading like this. And so she went down the hill so very quietly, as if not to rustle any of the leaves as she went. I just made that up. I'm not reading anything, you guys. You know how I do. So let me do it if I were to, like the MCs do it. Let me put my hand over here. So she went down the hill ever so quietly, as to not rustle the leaves as she went. Now, I hope I remembered that the way that I had made it up the first time. If you hear any background noise, that's my son. 100% momming. Now, I'm going to see what's the difference if I take this off. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So she went down the hill ever so quietly, as to not rustle the leaves and disturb them as she went. I feel like I changed the words up in that one. Okay, so playing this back, we'll be able to see, well, I would be able to see, you guys already heard the difference. I would be able to see what's the difference between the mic when I had this on, like this, when I had my hand on it, like this, and when I had it off, like this. We're going to look at the difference. And I would love to do like a test with the app. Now, I found another app that allows you to do where, because I've been looking into doing podcasts, some type of podcast, but I found another app, I think it's called Voice Plus, like with the plus sign. I found it just on Instagram. I was just scrolling through Instagram and it was suggested to me. And I think you just like tell a story and you actually get paid for telling stories, like telling your own stories. So I'm going to do some more research into that too, because I'm always looking into ways that you guys can creatively make money, having fun, doing what you love to do. And I absolutely love working at home and doing all these different things and having multiple streams of income coming in. So if you can find ways where you have passive income, sometimes it takes maybe a lot of time that you have to put up front in the forefront. But then once you invest that time, then money just starts trickling in without you having to do anything further. And those are those opportunities that I really look for, such as Amazon affiliate marketing, doing the voiceover acting. I mean, it's going to take hours that you invest up front, but then you'll have that. I don't know if it would actually be considered passive income, but the hours that you put forward, depending on how you choose to get paid, especially if you're getting paid by royalties, depending on the author that you work with, you're getting royalty pay. Then every time they make sales and they make money, you're making money. So you're having pay come in that way too. So just think about these, like really think outside the box. There are so many opportunities out there. When you think about, when you ask people, so what do you do for a living? And they tell you, hey son, you can come say hi. This was the face behind the noise. Come say hi. Come talk into the mic.
Hello.
Yes, talk. Give us some
Hello.
bass.
I was just gonna ask my mom to draw some money from my bank. So
Did your voice drop a little bit?
yes.
Yes, hello. Hello, good ass. this,
Oh, wait, wait,
this is my oldest son, and he just put him away. Put him away. He just turned 15. That's the face behind the that you heard in the background just now. Yeah, we heard you. We heard you, and I'm trying to record.
My bad.
These kids, they make me itch. All right. So, get. All right, so you guys, like I told you, just 100% mommy. So now you know what it sounds like with the mic. So I'm excited to try the Voice Plus as well as the ACX website. And I'm going to show you guys like the process along the way. I've still been looking for a book, and those books change out so quick. It seems like the good ones get snatched up so quick. And you see how my house, that's another thing to consider. If your house is like randomly noisy, and you're doing sound bites, you're gonna have to start over because you can't have any of that in the background. So I feel like I'm gonna have to wait until like 2 o'clock in the morning because my kids are here all the time because they're going to school virtually. Because in my district, the schools aren't even open yet because of the pandemic thing. They're not even open yet. So my kids are going to school virtually. So keep that in mind when you're thinking, okay, I want to do the voice acting. Do you have an absolutely quiet space to do it in? And do you have a good enough mic? And I'm going to see here real soon if this is a good enough mic. Okay. So you guys, many updates coming up. I have another update on Go Kid, and the very next video we're going to show you guys some more of the behind the scenes. So until next time, TTF. In.